What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a different type of deck profile. I'm going to be doing my first one on Dueling Network. I don't think I'm going to be doing this too often because I definitely like to be playing TCG more than OCG, but I don't have all the cards to make this deck right now. I will be getting them soon though, but I just figured that this deck has a lot of interest in it, seeing as it's a Dark Magician Girl deck, and I know a lot of people like this card and also Dark Magician, so I figured that I would bring out the video now and maybe do an update when I get the cards in real life. So I'm going to start here. So we got 3 Dark Magician Girls. We've got 2 Dark Magicians. 1 Chaos Sorcerer, because we're definitely making a Chaos build with the Spellcasters here. 3 Gagagamagician. This guy is the main engine for exceeding in this deck. Basically, we're going to be getting him out and special summoning a Dark Magician Girl or a Dark Magician, and then using his effect to copy their level and make an exceed play with them. We got a Summoner Monk, Dark Arm Dragon, as half of our monsters are dark. Then we've got BLS, obviously. Main decking 2 Effect Veilers, 3 Lyla. It's a spellcaster, so that's great. It's also back row destruction, which I love. And also it can mill cards to your graveyard, which is good for your chaos monsters. 2 Photon Thrashers to help with the rank 4 seed plays. And an Oracle of the Sun, which is basically the spellcaster version of Cyber Dragon. So spell cards now, we're going on to 1 Sage's Stone. This card, if you have a Dark Magician Girl on the field, you get to special a Dark Magician from your hand or deck. So it's really good. People may say, well, how often are you actually going to have Dark Magician Girl on the field? But we do have a lot of cards in this deck that special summon Dark Magician Girl from your hand or even directly from your deck, so you do have her on the field quite often. 1 Dark Magic Curtain. You pay half your life points and you get a Dark Magician special summoned from your deck. 2 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. This locks down your opponent's spell cards as long as you have a face-up spellcaster. It's an amazing card. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Allure of Darkness for a little bit of draw power here. Then we got 3 Magical Dimension. This is one of your methods for special summoning your 2 bigger magicians, your Dark Magician and your Dark Magician Girl. It's also a quick play, play it on your opponent's turn. That's very nice. Also destroys a monster on your opponent's side of the field. We got 3 Magician Circle. This is the main way how to special your Dark Magician Girl, as she has 2,000 attack, so she meets the conditions for this card perfectly. 1 Gagagashield, as this card is quite overpowered when you combine it with Chaos Sorcerer, or when you combine it with Dark Magician while you have Secret Village on the field. Kind of an OP combo. Then we got 2 Torrential Tribute, 1 Solemn Warning, and 1 Solemn Judgment. So I haven't really made a side deck for this, but there are some cards that I side in because I have played a couple of mirror matches. Well, not exactly the same deck, but decks that have a lot of spellcasters in them. So I found that Secret Village was useless against those decks. So I sided those out for my 3rd Veiler and then one of either Breakthrough Skill or Fiendish Chain. Okay, so then the extra deck here, it's going to be a lot of rank 7s, rank 6s, and rank 4s. I try to keep this to TCG cards actually because I am making this deck in real life. So there's no OCG cards like Magician Girl, although definitely if you're just playing this on Dueling Network, you should definitely add her because she's really good. So we got, for 7s, we got Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. We got 2 of him. He can also be exceeded by overlaying him on top of a rank 5 or rank 6 exceed monster, so he's really good. We've got Big Eye. This guy's really expensive in TCG. I don't know if I'm actually going to get him, but I mean, if you do get him, he is amazing, so he definitely makes this deck a lot better. For 6s, we have 3 Photon Strike Bouncers. This is the main guy you're going to go for when you go for 6. He's got a really good effect, and also he's cheap in TCG now since he got reprinted, so that's great. 1 Swordbreaker, Insector Exabeetle, 1 Adrius for the odd time that you're going to exceed using your Oracle of Sun and a Gagagamagician. Rank 4s here, we've got Maestroke, 2 Utopias, 1 Kachikochi Dragon, number 16 Shockmaster, and then also Alchemic Magician. I find her effect really good for setting an MST, and then as soon as you end your turn, you can blow up one of your opponent's set cards. It's really nice, although it does take 3 level 4 Spellcasters to make her. Doesn't happen too often in this deck, but she's a Spellcaster, so I did include her. So that's going to be the end of my deck profile. As I said earlier, I am making this deck in real life, and when I do get the cards that I don't have, which is actually not very many, I think I need 1 Dark Magician Girl and a couple of cards in the extra deck. Other than that, I do have every other card in this deck. So I'm going to be probably posting an update very soon. But for now, thank you for watching, and leave comments on what you think I should do with this deck, and definitely leave a like. Thank you, guys.